Looking at a YouTube video screen right. Oh, for real? Oh, why is that there? Gosh, silly me. Thank you, Frater5, for making me aware of that. I glanced over at the screen, but only ever looked at the chat. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't really doing anything yet. We, Oh, shit, ow. Oh, no. This is bad. Oops. There we go. It's fine. These guys are in on it, too, huh? Oh, I'm gonna have to get up there from the castle ramp. Oh, well, it doesn't go anywhere, though. There is an item to collect, however. Alright, so this just leads to Fog Rift Catacombs, which I've been to before. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. See, that's where I'm trying to get to, Hobbs. Looks like the gap is just a little too far. So there's got to be another way about it. Perhaps over here in Templetown. Guess we'll have a see. I should have looked up, like, the instructions on how to get to the place. Alright, this way. It's a rainy day. Alright, there's the plateau in question. Tall as hell, of course. There's golems up canyon from here. Oh, hey, look, a spring. Oh, alright. So nearby there's some stones. Alright, let's go find some stones. Easy. Easy peasy. They're usually not too far away. That's Fog Rift Catacombs down there. Alright, so let's mark this again. Oh. Instantly dissolved it. There we go. Alright, so it's gotta be nearby. They're never too far away. Almost feel like popping a Moog Shackle and taking the guesswork out. Let's see if we can get that to work. That means equip. Here it is. I can't use it on the horse. There we go. Yeah, it worked. It worked. Pro strats. It totally worked. Whee! I have no idea where it was, but that don't matter, does it? That somewhere it shattered. I don't know. Okay. Well, we did it. Oh boy, so this is going to be a boss encounter of some variety. We'll take those off. Let's see, who do we got for summons? The Night Maiden and Swordstress Puppets might be fun. Black Flame Monk Aemon. Jolanne and Anna. Jolanne and Anna? We'll bring in Jolanne and Anna. Sorry. And we'll go in equipped thusly. Oh, we have a lot of runes to lose. That's unfortunate. No grace up here. Well, it's a short run back. Let's... I mean, I've already beaten Radon. I don't know why I'm too worried about leveling, but at the same time, you know, we're only 10k away. Let's see. Or so. Oh, we weren't. We were like 18k away. All right. I suppose Arcane's the one that'll need it most to do anything we want to eventually do, but honestly, we're gonna have to take a respec. Put it in faith. Alright, now we'll go up there. I wonder where the rocks were. Also, I might have to suddenly get up out of my chair to let my kiddo in the front door when she gets dropped off. Probably go ahead and take the doggy out to use the bathroom too at this point. Maybe feed him. Yep. Yep. Alright. Well, let's see what's in here. Red bear. Oh, hey. Yeah, me too, buddy. Fuck. Oh, that's Red Bear. That's where you get the claws. Ooh, but there's a whole armor set I was unaware of, too. I knew about the claws, but I didn't know about the armor set. Greaves of Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness, reinforced with iron rivets. After killing the great red bear in a blood-soaked bout, he became fascinated by the untainted glory of its naked strength. I wish to be a bear. No more, no less. Oh, shit. Gauntlets of Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness, reinforced with iron rivets. After killing the great red bear in a blood-soaked... Wait, same thing. The cheek guards are shaped after lion fangs. Perhaps his fascination with untamed strength of the wild stemmed from his past as a red mane. Claw of a great red bear, wielded without modification by Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. I want to be a bear. You just wanted to be a bear. Well, we can't have that. Alright. The other place is down here. I believe I can get to it from here. Ba-ba-da-bam-bam. Yeah, see, there's some gray birds and stuff right there. Oh, wait, yeah, word. Looks like we can just go right on up there. Sweet. Of course, this isn't the place. It's just where I put a map marker. Oh, it's right down there. Is there any stones to descend? Feel like we could just go right down here. These grave birds see me. Alright. I was gonna say, how many more of these guys are they gonna be? Wish I could just go visit my PC character and give him all these smithing stones. Alright, I feel like we could just go this way now. Ooh, look, look, look. There's a dung beetle. Got him. Haha. Somber 8. Cool. Ah, here it is. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Eastern Nameless Mausoleum. This one has a curve in the steps. Well, I guess it has to go into the cave. It wouldn't make, or into the cliffside. It wouldn't make sense. Raksasha. Oh, that's not good. Fuck. Oh. That's a mighty katana that person's wielding. Rakshasa. Which is the name of a D&D monster. They're like demon tiger people with backwards hands or something like that. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna be doing jump attacks. We might as well get Grave Birdie about it. Also, we didn't even bait the, Oh, and they ain't gonna let us summon for this either. They didn't even let us bait the, or trigger the heal yet. Oh well. Okay, well. I don't like this guy. Ah, there's so much stuff around that slows you down. Fuck. Infinite poise like everything else. Oh no, did I get my runes back? I don't think I did. Nope. Try this. Alright, that didn't do us any good at all. Maybe the Night Comet. She was very adept at somehow dodging the sword and the sword beam at the same time. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm like, I don't know how much stagger this is causing me. Like, I feel like I'm getting hit and then I'm frozen in place. Come on. I'm like, cool, roll anytime, please. Alright. So, Night Comet was working out, I guess, right? Like, I get stuck in place and can't move. shit. Like, I don't know what it is about this person, about the staggers I take when getting hit by this person. I can't roll out of it or nothing. Gosh. I knew it. I knew it. She does this like stomp on the ground when you think she's gonna break out with a swing, but it's really just a hesitation move, and then you're wide open. Well, that's better. Better than we've been doing. What the fuck is going on? Fuck. Gosh. He was a toughie. Well, thank you for the great katana and your armor, which is really cool looking stuff. Holy moly. Alright, let's start with the katana. A great katana with the tempering pattern of its blade forever stained red with blood. Weapon of Rakshasa, who cuts down and devours. Whoa. The Berserker's weapon used to endure enemy to endure enemy attacks and reply with one's full fury. When attacking, the wielder is less likely to stagger from counterattacks. It will also take increased damage. Weed Cutter. Performs scythe-like horizontal swings with the sword, cutting men down as if they were weeds. Additional inputs allow for the continuation of the attack as long as the stamina remains. Okay, that was that back and forth move. That's neat. Helm of Rakshasa. Soaked in the spurting blood of her victims. Tatters of ragged cloth jut out haphazardly as if her lust for carnage threatens to break free. Increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer. Oh. Cut down and devour. Only those who repeat the cycle without rest can truly subvert the self and become Rakshasa. So it's a state, not necessarily a proper name, right? Same description. Well, there you go. Tough biz, that one was. Took a few tries. Her attacks were deceptively simple, but you know what was weird? Not necessarily. It wasn't that, you know, she was staggering every so often. There were times where I'd hit her and I'd be surprised, but you know, it was kind of just like not worrying about it too much. Oh, I guess I never got that guy, huh? Unless it respawned. It might respawn because there's a couple of them. Pretty sure I've been down there. But anyway, it was mostly the fact that I was staggering like way harder than I expected to off of their hits, off of her hits. Which I'm sure was just my imagination. Beginning to think I did miss this place. How do we get down there, though? Coffin required ahead. Well, let's go around. Hey, what's here? Oh, slimes. Okie dokie. Bound to be a way down over here, over here. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Gotta go down over here, see? I want to turn into an old-time gangster, see? Alright, let's go these things a-hunting. Oh no, we're out of... we're out of, what you calls it? That's what the deal was. Okay. Oop. Oh shit, I'm gonna fuck this up right now. There we go. I switched to unarmed. Ooh! Scatter tree fragment, sweet. Does that mean the other one will have? Have to find out. Oh shit. Get moving, buddy. we go. And another. Nice. But I guess I really didn't come over here. Smithing stone 1. Alright. Cool. I wonder if that's, I think I need 3 for additional scatter tree levels. So, if I didn't have any in my inventory, then I still need another. But I guess we'll find out soon, won't we? Oops. Oh shit, that boar wanted a piece. Huh. Anyway. We did it, I think. From what I searched, I found every major location. Oh, hey now. I'm gonna need you to leave me alone, please. Thank you for lump of flesh. Actually quite handy. Let's... Thank you for gold poop. Alright, let's get up to Bonnie Village. There may be a detail or two here I missed. Alright, from what I remember, the greater potentate people continuously spawn in here. I know there's a particularly interesting object lying around Bonnie Village somewhere on the outskirts, I believe. Don't know exactly where. By golly, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Almost sure it's somewhere over here. See, let's go across to the jail side real fast. Love how jolly a name Bonnie Village is. Yeah. Excuse me. Scorpions here. Quite strong. Susceptible to frost still, though. Okay, there's the mausoleum I visited, right? No. That's way deeper down. This is just... Oh no, I guess maybe that is it. Yeah, that is it. Uh-oh. We're being eaten by scorpions. Ah! Oh, you got... Wow, what a jerk. I didn't know they had that move. Flame? Cleanse me. Alright, Bonnie Jail is right up in here. That means the object I'm referring to is elsewhere. Its location in the vicinity of Bonnie Village is still obscure to me, though. That's Elder's Hovel. Never get to... What was it? Finger... something or others? Finger Weaver's Hovel, yeah. Damn. Alright. Trying to remember the location, because I didn't have, like, my in-game map open up while I was looking at the... You know, the main map on the wiki. I was like, man... I think I've been there. You know, playing that game with myself. Oh look, I didn't get this item. Ow, what the oh shit! Where'd you come from, man? Ow. Uh-oh, here he comes. Fuck. The goddamn stone throw attack got me. Oh. Wow, they're gonna get me. You guys are real jerks, you know that? Gosh. Okay, so I got that one. I guess that was an item I missed. It was just a broken rune, though. That does indicate that I missed some stuff. Besides just the thing I'm looking for. Oop. Yo, Torrent. I know you have a habit of going a direction other than the direction I'm leaning on the stick, but you gotta take it easy, mate. Let's see, there's a well. Ooh, we can go in the well? I didn't know that. Well, well, well. Whee! Where does this go? Wait a minute. No, no, no. I came through here, didn't I? Yeah, this goes back to Morth. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. This was my original ingress into Bonnie Village. Now that I recall. She used some soap. Man. Anyway. Let's see, it's not here. Somewhere around here was the "Oh Mother" gesture as well, which is a little strange. Bonnie Village has a bigger story to tell, I guess. Ah, Here's where we learned it also. Makes me think Bonnie Village used to be like a shaman village or whatever, and it was occupied by the potentates who used it as the basis of their, the base of their experimentation. Hey, buddy. Do-do-do. That's the whipping shack over there. Also, I did aggro a bunch of... Oh, there they all are. Oh, god damn it. Horse was a little beat up, but that's okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Good night, jerk. Alright. I still haven't found what I was looking for here. Ba-ba-dum-dum, ba-bow, ba-bow, ba-dow-dow. Do-do-do. I guess we'll go in the ditch. Be doggies in the ditch, yes. Particularly large doggy. Revered spirit ashes. Maybe this is a spring type stream or something. Huh. I think I've cleared the place. So at least there's that. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, there's a doggy. So there's like two sides to Bonnie Village. There's the west side over there and the east side over here. Cookie Kwan takes care of the west side. Hot resin, rata fruit. Huh. Now, where is that thing that I'm looking for? It's a cast-off snake skin. And I've seen it, you know, on other people's playthroughs and lore videos and such. But I've never laid eyes on it myself, and everybody's like, oh, it's in Bonnie Village. Can't find it. I was gonna say, I was like, I had some music like there was some guys. To say, not the most exciting episode of Elden Ring it is right now. I would have thought it'd been an easy find once you were like looking for it. Ah, is this it? Here it is. I found it. Yay. Oh man, I just missed it before. I must have rode right past it in the dark. All right, here we go. There we are. So it looks like it has the same model as Eagle. Very similar to the skin we see in Volcano Manor. Nothing too strange about it, though, honestly. I mean, besides the fact that it's here and pretty massive. Both eyes intact. Yeah, it definitely looks like the same kind of serpent that devoured Rykard, and the skin of which we see in the Church of Eagle, which is actually distinct from the serpents that, say, Mesmer has. How OP does your new gear make you? Oh, I'm hardly using any new gear. Well, I guess I am using some stuff, but, you know, my main action here, this sword is a base game sword, the Flamberge. I've modified it to where it'll hit with Chilling Mist instead of a crazy stomp attack. But it also causes bleed damage, so hitting something with both bleed damage and frost damage adds up real fast, right? My other deal here, though, which is from the DLC, is my staff, right? It lets you do spells and incantations without having to use two different spell focus items, which is quite nice. I'm wearing... Let's, hold on, let's get soapy. We gotta clean off here. There's my soap. There we go. We got some soap. Let's use some soap. There we are. Now we're clean. Ansbach's robe, but we modified it to take off there's like an extra shawl thing around it. So this one looks a little more lightweight. We're wearing Michaela's circlet, which is like his crown, I guess. It glows a little bit. And has plenty of room for hair, if you have hair, but I don't, so it doesn't matter. And other than that, I'm wearing the Gloves of Solitude and the Greaves of Solitude, which are part of the armor set of Solitude that you get from one of the first boss encounters you can face in the DLC. I don't know if you remember me fighting the very first DLC boss, which is the Nameless Mausoleum over here, which contained a Solitude Knight or something. Holy shit, it's Mr. Carrots. Mr. Karate and Company. Hiya. Damn. Oh, thank you, Mirage. You already got it. Let's get them around the house then. There's Callie. There's Levitt. Holy smokes, everybody. Hi. It's me, your casual internet acquaintance, Negatron00, and this is Hold on, I'll show you. An inexplicable snakeskin. Ooh, it's spooky. Look at that. Why is that here? I don't know. Do you know? Eat snake? Well, you'd be disappointed. This is but a snake wrapper. You just ate the Snickers wrapper instead of the Snickers, Mr. Carrots. Don't you feel silly? Gosh. No. Raiders, thank you for support. Oh, hey, Captain Secretary Hark, Captain on deck. Thank you for shouting out Mr. Carrots in all the ways. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for shouting out Captain Secretary. I was like, hey, look at this. There's a power line over here. Crazy. I gotta go have a phone call. But no, if you got a raid and fade, I can dig it. Thank you for supporting one of the most hilarious human beings I know of and have made the pleasure of my acquaintance. Of his acquaintance, whichever is the proper way of expressing that. But yeah, we're in Bonnie Village, where we were seeking that snake skin. Triple S. Raiders. I might have to hop away from my stream for just a couple minutes and take a break here in a few minutes, but you know, I'm grateful for the raid. You're a snake rapper too? They call you Little Hiss. God damn it. Well, you've painted yourself into a comedy corner, Mr. Carrots. Hold on, I'm kicking this skull around everywhere. Because now you have to lay down those bars as a Little Hiss. Oh, Mirage, got him for you. Damn you. You're not always going to have Mirage in your corner, Mr. Carrots, and you're going to have to freestyle rap. Mark my words. But no, welcome in, everybody. I was cleaning up some of the DLC stuff I hadn't done yet. There was 2 nameless mausoleums. And I mean, really, that was it. We found enough Scadu Tree blessings to pump us up to 18. That means there are 6, maybe 5 or 4. No, probably 5. Let's see. Scadu Tree fragments. Oh, I used them all, I think. Oh no, here we got 1. So there's 5 more in the whole game. I don't know where they are. What's up, Andy? Dang, Mirage, you throwing it down. Mr. Carrots, pretend I did the Point Redeem or whatever where you record a song and record that hip-hop style for me. No obligation. But it would be funny. But yeah, I've kind of run out of stuff to do here in the Shadowlands. And so, I want to take some of what we've learned here and bring it back to the base game, shall we? Shall we? Of course we shall. To the Gate of Divinity. Oh, hold on, gang. The time has come to ascend. I'll be right back. Enjoy Musica by Captain Sekatai. Commission him, why don't we? He can write you music too. Be right back. Okay. I am who am the Mr. Carrots. Ah, and welcome to the divine, what do they call this thing? The Gate of Divinity. Which is made of people. Horn sent people, it turns out, mostly. Although a few of these guys seem hornless. Hornless! Oh, that guy had horns, though. Yeah, see, this guy has horns. Yeah, this is just like an amalgamation of people, right? Ooh, and you know what? I found the damn trailer I was trying to show the other night. It's time to fire that sucker up. Let's do that.
Peggy 16.
Oh, shit.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
So
The
this is
seduction
Marika's arm we're seeing. She's
and the
reaching into
betrayal.
something fleshy, pulling out threads that look golden, stepping over the meaty steps
An
here.
affair from which gold arose.
Hey, what's up, Electric Seagull? And there she goes, right?
And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen.
Okay, and so here's like Mesmer's forces doing stuff.
One that could never be put to song.
It was done under the guise of like a religious crusade, but
Purged
I think it was
without
more
grace
like
or
a
honor.
we got to kill the witnesses to my ascension because they know it
The
wasn't legit.
tyranny of
Maybe.
Mesmer's flame.
Peggy Hill. Oh, Mesmer. Hardly knew ye. This is one of the DLC launch trailers, Captain. There's story in them there trailer. We saw Marika walking over the meat and ascending in between those, you know, through that divine gate, right? Let's see.
And so kindly Mikula would abandon everything.
Kindly Mikola. Kindly Mikola apparently was just
His
a
golden
naive
flesh.
young child.
His blinding strength. Even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow.
What's funny is they really didn't choose to follow. They were
Walk with us.
beguiled by Mikola. Alright, hold on.
The seduction
So yeah, look at what's
and
going
the
on here.
betrayal.
We
Beginning.
cut from black to Marika's hand reaching into
seduction.
something fleshy,
And the betrayal.
yanking out some gold hair, apparently. Taking a gross walk up the meaty steps.
An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born.
So yeah, that is this place, right? That's here. More specifically, the cameraman was like over here. You know, thereabouts. But notable in the cutscene, all this stuff here is like fresh. Like it's freshly gooed. Like what and who knows whatever the hell she was reaching into. It looks like it could be flesh, but it also looks embroidered. But we also know of a substance or items in the game that meet that description quite directly. The Godskin stuff. right? I don't see any stitching on it. This particular Godskin outfit just looks like slabs with, like, you know, poncho cut. Let's see if the noble Godskin noble's attire is any different. And yeah, here we go. We have like we have some embroidery and some hemlines here. Hold on, let's get into the light. So I'd say it's possible that the Godskin attire is the thing we're seeing. And indeed, look at these hairs. Also, this is I never looked at the back of this thing. I've seen the apron, ooh, faces and whatnot. The back is really gross. It's just oh my goodness, thank you for the sub, my friend. 20 months. And 20 months and pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Please, everybody, get ready for an instant memory and type into the chat, please. Fuzzy outies. Gross. Or however that's spelled, yeah. Say fuzzy nipples too, I guess, but ew. All right. Hold on. Is there a way we can light this a little better? There we go. Woo! Thank you so much. Let me bring up the thingamajig, and it's going once, gang. It's going twice, and there we go. Hey, we got you, Andy. Yeah, in 2 years plus, brother. The time it do fly. The Twitch phase of my life has been very, very enriching. Thanks to pals, you know? Pals like Majin Buu, who is a frequent redeemer, responsible for many's memory in the grand album. And speaking of more memories to come, tomorrow, gang, tomorrow is the day. I'm doing my single sitter. I'm waking up early and getting it done. Hey, and likewise, Boo. You know you're a good person, pal. I see you out there doing your thing and having a good time and not letting things get you down, right? At least as much as any of us are able to. We go. Also, gang, I want to call y'all's attention. Well, first of all, give Majin Buu the follow, yes? And Discord is the oh yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, oh, Majin Buu's on. Let me see what's up. Oh, he's not on. It says stream ending. Somebody else put in the chat like, oh, he left his chat on, or he left his stream on. I was like, oh shit, I better DM this dude. But yeah, give him the follow, gang. Hook him up, and also, please consider the following. Our pal Constantine DTW has been slapped with a unwarranted ban here on the Twitch platform. For some reason, the Great Machine thought he was some kind of bot account, and so they gave him the you know, the what have you. So we're doing everything we can to support our pal, such as that petition. And if you got a couple of bucks to throw at him while his Twitch revenue's on hold, you know, that would be how to go about it. Suppose you're a subscriber to Constantine already. But they're working the problem. Left it there for like 4 hours. Oh no. Oh no, the numbers. Also, man, yeah, never realized what was going on the back of this here Godskin Noble attire. Like, right, we have the big gross apron with the faces on it, right? 7 faces, in fact. But the back here appears to be a mostly intact torso, complete with nipples and navel, pectorals, and body hair, which appears golden. Now, of course, they're making us look at one of the grossest items in the game. An incredible Audi navel as well. I guess the demigods, which is the skin this is made from, could occasionally find themselves with Audis, I guess. But anyway, also interesting to note is the embroidery on the outside of this article of clothing, quote unquote, seems to have a horn motif. Now, I know I'm not in the best observing angle for this shit. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. A little bit, right? Like, see where it goes over the shoulder? We got omen horns. I would go as far as to say that, yeah, that's omen horn symbolism stitched right on. Top face looks very sad. And as we know, the Godskins are the wielders of the Black Flame. These ones are the most, these black Godskin nobles are the most ancient apostles who are said to have assimilated inhuman physiology, not unlike the Crucible, the Erdtree in its primordial form. See, this one's far less extravagant, right? This one lacks the golden edging with the horn motif. You know, no nipples, no, 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 navel. Oh man, I finally, this is the last boss arena of the DLC. And just being able to hang out here and have a chat is definitely an accomplishment, it feels like. I beat him yesterday. And we're just appraising, we're appraising this here DLC, story trailer here. We see this edifice here, right? That's America there. And at the beginning of the sequence, play it again.
Micula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Majestic.
Thanks, wifus. Look, I found the
The
cutscene.
seduction.
Now look. She's reaching into something there, right? Looks kind of fleshy, but it's got an edging like it's just a robe. Which is considerably different from the Godskin thing, right? We were just taking a real hard look at the Godskin Noble robe, which I had never noticed the back of which before, wifus, is just a big torso with a giant fuzzy navel and fuzzy nips. And there's hairs on it, and I swear to God, these hairs are meant to be golden. And I've seen speculation that the object that Marika is reaching in during that cutscene, see, there we go. Those look pretty gold to me. They look at least as gold as the horn scent horn embroidery or omen horn embroidery around the edging of it. She's definitely ripping those golden threads from something meaty, isn't she?
And the betrayal.
Like, first of all, A+ art direction, right? Like, who would even, okay, part of turning into a god is reaching into something fleshy and body horror-y, meaty, and pulling out golden threads. But then again, looking at this, the thing she's reaching into doesn't seem particularly meaty, does it? And her hand is already bloody as she inserts it into whatever it is, right? Like, let's see.
Micula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Now look, the front of her hand is obscured, but you can see that there's already blood on her hand up to her wrist and up over her wrist even, so... Which also makes it seem like she was, in part, well, you know, not just directly responsible, obviously, for the great amount of human sacrifice on top of this place, uh, but personally did some of the, you know, some of the deed herself, right? Caught red-handed, so to speak.
The seduction and the betrayal.
Seduction and the betrayal. Because, like, look, whatever she's pulling this out of doesn't seem like it's doing the bleeding so much as it's the bleedy. Or, yeah, it's not the bleeder, but the bleedy. And then up the steps of goo she goes.
An affair from
Which is like a
gold
very
arose.
striking image, too, right? Whoosh. Shoot. Who's to say?
And
But here we go, right? We have the place. Place where we're at. And we got the idea that perhaps she's reaching into a godskin noble and pulling that gold out. So then the you know, the assumption then becomes that object you see her drawing those threads out of isn't necessarily a godskin noble, but might be the Glowmite Queen herself. And she's taking whatever it is from within her that she needs to take in order to ascend. Also, massive human sacrifice. Well, you know, in that way, it's hardly a sacrifice at all, is it? Right? These weren't sacrifices so much as revenge victims, right? As opposed to human sacrifice victims. It just like so happened that it worked out that way. Because Marika's motivation to do harm to the Horn Scent would be based upon the Horn Scent's treatment of the shaman, uh, which we can get a direct testimony about what happened here, or to the shaman people at the hands of the Horn Scent. Oh, the wrong way. Hey, everything. Ow, he got me. Oh, he stopped. Okay. The old Warhammer adage applies here to the paraphrase. Divinity cares not where the blood flows, only that it does. Fair enough, right? The greater will as a force of nature definitely seems more force of nature than an actual conscious entity. Which is funny because it has will. But let's listen to this guy real quick. For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nigh sainthood itself awaits you within. Shamans like you, this is your lot. Life were you accorded for this alone. Which also begs the reminder of the description of the toothy whip, or whatever it is. Probably near the bottom because it's weird. Yep, the tooth whip Whip bestrewn with rotting, misshapen teeth, filthy and seething with disease. The teeth are embedded in the whip and dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. Hold on a second. There's a doggy situation. All right. We're back. Oh, shit. I'm yelling out of my pocket here. Good news. The sound works. Good to see you, Dragon Rider, and congratulations on getting up that learning curve, I suppose. All right. So, back to what we're speaking about. We have asked for help and no one did. Oh no. What, on like streamer bots stuff or just a general call out to the heavens? Uh, there's some YouTuber called Nutty who's like all about streamer bot and how it works and kind of like helping educate people on how it works and stuff. I imagine you probably heard of him. But yeah, we got the shamans who here in Bonnie Village were subjected to torture with a toothy whip, which made them all bloody and gooey and ready to shove into a jar with the common criminals of the land, apparently. Oh, I see. I see. Well, yeah, look up Nutty. I don't know how useful it would be for you, but back in, once upon a time, I was like, I think I... Orville? Is there a kitty in here? Here you go. I looked up some stuff and Nutty looked like the way to go. I just never like followed up on it. Hey, look at that. Mirage, you knows about Nutty. Alright, so we have the whipping hut, which is outside of town. And we have Bonnie Jail, which is outside of town, and then we have the town itself with the west side and east side. The east side north containing the statue where we learn the Oh Mother gesture and the cast off snakeskin. A lot happening here in Bonnie Village. And it's above the village of flies, apparently. So, does this process warrant us going into Bonnie jail? Or should we be content with the discussion? This area is referred to as Shaman Village and is definitely presented as very idyllic, unspoiled. Down here in the ruins of Unt, we have a field of flowers that are like the same kind we see in the Shaman Village. Bonnie Village, we see none of that. Now, there's no telling if Bonnie Village was a shaman village that was reduced to its current usage, right? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's all way fancier than I'll probably ever get. As far as streamer bot and things. I'm tempted to go back to Shaman Village and have a look. I'm tempted to look in this hole again. Very anomalous, this hole. This is just a fucking pit right in the middle of the ground here for some reason. It's all referred to as the hinterland. Excuse me. Well, I hope it's a great success for you, or at least, you know, and justifies the labor. Although I'm sure the learning was justification of its own. Excuse me. Alright, here's the big ass hole in the ground. Which, you know, there's no Underdark here like there is in the regular lands between, but does it go this deep to the Scadu Tree base, or does it go deeper? What terminates here? What is the point? Why is the hinterlands so pretty? Right? Like, it's always springtime here in the hinterlands. Oh, I think I've done that already once, but I'm pretty sure you just die. Party! Yep, you just die. How you doing, Lone Otaku? Yep, yep, yep. Oh, that's fun, he said sarcastically. I'm sorry, Lone Otaku. I hope for the smoothest transition possible. This chasm here plunges straight down to the sea. This here bridge spans it. Gotta say, the shadow tree looks quite gnarly up close. Freaking jerk. Well, sometimes people be jerks. Like, it's got this shadowy aura over it, right? It's clearly two distinct trunks. It's been nice and chill. Not very action-packed. Good company, though. Uh, we cleaned up 2 remaining bosses, which I think were the last 2 remaining bosses for me to find. I could be wrong on that. Found a couple of more scatter tree fragments, or shadow tree fragments, as it's properly pronounced, apparently. Well, these are big ones. Holy moly, these were big buggies. They're growing big over here. Oh, ugh. There we go. Oh, there's a fuzzy turtle right here. Hey there. Huh. Anyway. This is not the way to America's village. That's up there on the hill. Let's double back. This is Finger Ruins down here. Bunch of lampreys. There's gonna be plenty of that tomorrow, gang, with my annual happy birthday playthrough of Earthbound. Now tomorrow isn't exactly my birthday, but this is my birthing month. So if it would amuse you, it would definitely make me feel pretty good if y'all were to come through and say yo during what is, you know, upwards of 18 plus hours of streaming. Every day is my birthday. How did you gather that from what I said? How dare thou bend my words to thy will? I don't know. But, you know, got some IRL stuff figured out for the day itself. Here we are, Shaman Village. Very idyllic. Look, the chickens flew away. A little too close to the edge. Oh, okay. Torrent, need you to not kill me at the edge of places. Okay. So, we basically got light and dark here, right? Ooh, we can even see from here the Divine Gateway. There it is. And here we have the Shadow Keep. And this edifice here, which seems to have no purpose other than making it look like a catch basin from way across the way. Thank you for the sub, Commander Jupe.
Negator 2 HOIPE, negator 2 HOIPE, negator 2 HOIPE.
Appreciate you, Commander. How are you?
Lol.
Lol. There's the Tower of Suppression, which is the geographic center of all the lands between, including the greater lands between. Which must be around here. No. No, that's not... I just, I want to play the game as I play it. That's all. That's all. Just a casual playthrough. It's my gift to myself for my birthday every year. Alright. And I'm happy to sit here and take the whole time to do it. Because, you know, be reading all the dialogue, having the laughs, presenting the game for people who haven't really seen it. So this is a minor Erd tree summoned by Queen Marika herself, presumably before she became the queen. That is to say, the god of the era. It's this Sahir incantation which does it. Which, curiously enough, is an incantation used by Melina. If you use her in the fight versus Margot, she will cast this. It's just a HP regen font. And it's a sapling, like in size. So it's like this was America at her pre ascension power level, right? Maybe summoning a miniature sapling. And then as a god, she's able to do the same thing, but for a colossal, actual world tree size tree. Let's appreciate the construction of some of the dwellings a little bit before we move on. As far as this village's chief activity, it seems that, you know, they weren't farming necessarily. But the land itself is very abundant, right? Even the rocks are just covered in lichen and fuzz, like flowers, green grass. We have simple stone masonry homes, or buildings anyway, but they feature domes. Simple domes, right? None of the like crazy stuff we see in other domes, like particularly in Bellerat and up in Inner Ilum, or however it's pronounced. They're all shuttered up. Not a single one of them lets us inside. Those jars appear to contain nothing. Neither do the barrels. I've seen people talking about this place as in, like, this huge emotional response. Like, oh, this is America's, origins. How quaint and lovely and everything else. And, her people were taken and abused by the horn scent and used to create these jar saint things, which who knows what the point of those things really even is. And I guess sought to end it. Oh, 1 second. All right. Oh shit, we got a raid. King of Mayhem. Thank you for the raid. How have you been, King? Welcome in. It's Elden Ring DLC. We're in like post game, I guess, sort of a thing. Talking implications and story beats and stuff and kind of just visiting locations. But raiders, if you have to raid and fade, I can dig it. But if you want to hang around and talk some Elden Ring with us, you're more than welcome to. You were sick. Well, I'm glad you're. Hope you're feeling better, pal. Well, I mean, you're streaming anyway, so let me get you that shout out. Boom. Left 4 Dead 2. Hey, that's a big fave of mine, my girlfriend's. Play it occasionally, sometimes with Lever the Retro Gamer and Callie Crow and company as well. I made you rage? Do you not have it on like default difficulty or whatever? Cause, oops. Oh shit, am I stuck down here? Oh no, okay. This is the way down to this tower, which is interesting. But yeah, You got it on a higher difficulty. I feel like that game on higher difficulties is just like it becomes mathematically impossible pretty quick. But we're in what's arguably one of the most idyllic, pretty locations in all of Elden Ring. The Shaman Village, which is apparently where Marika is from. Now check this out. It's thought that this is Marika's mother. And like, the actual person too. Like her mummified form inside this tree. Which she has either become a part of or has grown up out of her or has assimilated her a little bit. Died like 60 times in 5 hours. That does sound a little bit unfair. Now, things we're looking for in this village is like some more context clues for what's going on. Now, this type of tree is the same type as the tree that's referred to as a minor Erd tree here in the middle of town. Or, well, not really the middle of town, but here in the field. That's it there. Here's another example. But we also have conifers. Pine trees, right? This looks like a third variety of tree. And over here we have a whole grove. Some beasts over here. But yeah, Raiders, thanks for taking care of King. Coming in over here. I'll be on for at least another half hour or so. Means I really need to kick it into high gear, I suppose, if we're gonna explore. But yeah, so this is... There's a few bits and pieces of the story that get muddled up by all this, in my opinion. It said Marika is a Newman, right? The type of people she's from. And it said in their description that the Newman come from a faraway land. This is not a faraway land, right? If the Shadowlands were a part of the lands between proper, like they're now known to be, yep. The Shaman village would be about right here. And, you know, that's about as middle of the lands between as you get, aside from being in the dead center. Now, we know there are lands beyond the fog, also. And, I don't know. I might have to wait for people who are, like, smarter than me to kind of put the threads together into something that makes sense and can account for all the facts. But all signs point, in-game, all signs point to America being from here. Now, whether the Newman people came from someplace else and settled here and became known as the shaman to the horn-scent natives is another matter. Also, the presence of the Cathedral of Manus Mater and the Cathedral of Manus Celis also kind of muddy things up, too. Because these are carrion locations, right? Like, the carrions are at least the astrologers had to have built these places originally. I don't know. I'm getting a little lost in the sauce here. The idea being, America comes from here. Her mother is somehow growing into a tree, or this is Erd tree burial, or this is root burial, maybe. You know, a form of early root tree burial where she grows into the tree and is reborn somehow, or whatever. And whatever is the, like, properties of these people ended up getting exploited by the Horn Scent to make Jar Saints for reasons I don't really fully comprehend either. As a means of absolution for their criminals, I guess. But I don't know why they gotta sacrifice a shaman for, to put in a jar with their people to somehow absolve them of their sins, right? How does that even work? What's the benefit? Because ultimately, when we go inside the jails and explore, all we see are the, horrible monstrosities that are built from this process. And they definitely don't seem like saints, right? They're very mean. They attack us. They throw bloody patches of themselves at us. They scream and kill us, all kinds of things. There's a bear. Watch out, you guys. There's a bear right there. I believe this whole hilltops is nothing but bears and beasts. Bear stuff, 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 bear stuff. Ah! Susceptible to frost. Well, that doesn't seem very beneficial to the monk in question, Dragon Rider. Bunch of shadow sunflowers. Also, why is the shadow tree avatar a sunflower? Being a sheep doesn't actually diminish your fighting ability, though. Oh, shit. So, oh, man. Got to see the flurry attack as a sheep. These are just mammoth sunflowers. You can just grow these from your garden center. Now, look at these trunks here, though, right? They're hollow. And if you know about sunflower stalks, they are also hollow. What is this sludge, anyway? So there's the other trunk. I guess this is the main trunk? I don't know, yo. What are shadow sunflower craft into? Let's see. Let's find them. Ah, here we go. Wait, nope. I'm tarnished golden sun. No. Ah, the golden vow. Uh, item. Oh, I bet you. Yeah, yeah, them stun checks will do it. Here's another one. Golden grease. Heavy holy damage. Drawstring. On drawstring holy grease, it's just like not much as far as symbology, but on the golden grease, it straight up has the minor Erd tree. I mean, Erd tree incantations. Oh, guess that would probably be it. Anything else would be like heavy holy damage anyway. More powerful than even tarnished sunflowers or whatever. Let's go up to Scadu View. This is where you fight Gaius. Who they nerfed before I can encounter him. Gaius used to spawn real close to that entrance and fuck you up. But when I got to him and fought him, he was spawning in way, way far away and had to run in, which gave you time to set up. Now this building, I'd say I was probably the most disappointed in, because you could see it from the very beginning of the DLC, and you're like, wow, this place must be something, right? It's shaped like a basin, it's near the shadow tree, all the rest, right? But you get here and there's really nothing about it. Those look like black flames. Black flames. And it's clearly of the same construction as the Shadow Keep. All strange, wild stuff. Of course, the big payoff is that when you first get here, this place is just chock full of Shadow Tree fragments. This appears to be the same type of basin that's in the place where you fight Leda and her entourage in Enir Ilum. Except it's buried in ash up there. What I presume is ash, anyway. All these roots that hold these things, though, they remind me a lot of the Bed of Chaos in Dark Souls. I just want to take a look at that basin again. full of this sand? Or is it ash? Here's another basin. And of course, the whole room really acts as a basin. Things to think about. I'm mostly just making casual observations at this point. Probably one of my biggest observations is that in these ruins, the horn scent appear to be a later occupation rather than the people who made the place. And I make this assertion on the basis of the observation that all of the multitudinous depictions of people in this place that are built into it, that is like a part of walls, a part of these altars and things like that, are all hornless. Now, we do see the horn scent here, but we only ever see them on tablets that come from a different stone and were brought here from elsewhere. But were also brought here along with depictions of the shadow tree, I presume, that do have built-in engravings. Don't see any around right now, but I have confirmed that the shadow tree is depicted on the walls of Venir Ilum, whereas no horned people ever are. So it's like they brought the shadow tree tablets along with wherever they brought these horn scent tablets from as a means to like tie the place together or legitimize them, I guess. That's my idea. Yeah. Fascinating stuff. I'll probably go back to streaming non-Elden Ring related content, aside from my co-op run with Captain Sekatai, and any co-op running I do with my PC character with Electric Seagull and company. I think it might be fun to do PvP one day with the community. Those of y'all who have the game and a character, we could do casual PvP. I don't know anything about PvP, so I think it'd probably be more fun among pals than it would be going up against randos, right? The same, Lone Otaku. Oh, also, last session, I spent quite a while trying to figure out how to get on top of this. Turns out there's nothing up there, I don't think. But yeah, I think that'll do it for Elden Ring for now. Depending on how I feel, there might be a session where I give Landell another good going over before I lock it out to progression, because in the base game, you know, we're ripping our way through Farum Azula, right? We're on our way to Malekith, and to be frank, we should be pretty OP for Malekith. As a matter of fact, I want to try fighting this guy. He'll probably whoop my butt, but that's okay. Oh, we're way too far away. Oh, there we go. We hit him. Ow. Ow! Indeed. Pick it up. Oh my goodness. This it's just like a kind of a mini boss situation. Ow. What you got there, kid? Oh. Ooh, I see. It's articulated. Love you, kiddo. Oh, how'd that hit us? Oh, what the? Aw. How you doing, Designation V? I'll try again. A little distracted. Also, I seem to have been getting a little bit of the splash damage from the fireballs when I wasn't expecting it. But welcome in, V. Indeed. Alright, this time I might even make proper use of my comet magic. Oh. Oof. Fuck. Made a mistake. No! I just needed to hit it one more time. But also, yeah, this guy is nowhere near the challenge he was for me my first playthrough. And in fact, I think I ended up just like skipping this guy on my first playthrough, doing the run back and rushing past him to get in the arena. Hmm. Fuck. Oh, that's... God damn it. You've taken advantage of me, refilling my magic and stuff. And that's just me kind of being clumsy about it. Oh, well, jump right into that. Fuck. God damn it. Thank you. Fuck. Ugh. I had that dodge. I had that dodge, I certainly did. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. Well. That's that time, sucker. Oh, shit. Shit. There we go. Not this time, jerk. All right. Cool. That'll do. Yeah, first try. Malformed dragon helm. Adorned with various dragon imagery worn by the misshapen tree sentinels. After the great dragon Grandsax attack, the sentinels had an epiphany. The only way to truly protect the Erd Tree was to become dragons themselves. Which makes it seem like it probably lines up with Dragon Communion somehow, right? Which we know is sanctioned by Placidusax and the ancient dragons versus modern dragons. Oh, holy ahead. Alrighty. But yeah, we ain't gonna hang out here. If anything, next session we'll take it to Liurnia. Let's go back to see Bach. And get ready to see who we can raid. Oh, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, gang. Once again, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Join me as I play Earthbound all the way through. Over the course of the whole ding-dang day, probably well into midnight. But let's see who we can raid right after we put back on our finest. We're gonna put back on the crest. Here we go. Okie dokie.
Oh, going.
That'll do. Yeah, thanks for joining us.